Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer, joined by Melissa Belzer as we road trip, this time from Iowa to Arizona. Day 2 of the travel back from Castle Rock, Colorado to Anthem, Arizona, and we are, according to the sign coming up, 37 miles from Flagstaff, so we will swing by and see one of our kids going to school there, because we have reproduced 3 times. Sun is at a very awkward stage. We don't know how many more podcasts we can possibly record before we're just out of daylight and done for this journey.
So maybe we'll be concluding with the this or that questions. Got some more?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, so we've been playing card games and doing card games. This one we're going to do a card game, and it's going to be this or that.
Yes.
So you have to choose one, and the other one is gone
Forever.
never to be spoken of again.
Okay, first one, shopping online or in store?
I see value in both. I absolutely loved the other day going to a music store and exploring in person. 'Cause the funny thing is, sometimes until it's in front of you, with music anyway, you didn't realize exactly what you were looking for.
Yeah, I can see where that would be true.
So that's a really tough one, because you also have the convenience of just going on Amazon or eBay or wherever and just ordering it.
Yeah.
But not everything ever makes it online either.
Yeah, that's true.
The hunt is kind of cool. If they got rid of online, I personally would be okay-ish with it. I would say there's some stuff where I just don't want to hunt around with it, like where we're using to record this on the window mount. There's no freaking way I want to drive around to 30 stores trying to find the right one. Whereas if it's music, kind of okay, searching around for it.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one.
I mean, I do like just ordering it coming to the door, but then I got to depend on it to get here with other people in the steps. So.
Yeah, and some stuff I'm personally looking out for because I don't collect very much, but I do collect music.
I could probably, most part, do it online, honestly.
Yeah. Well, that said, okay, the store I was at the other day does have his inventory online.
Yes.
And he does ship.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the thousands and thousands of vinyl that was upstairs, but he said that his inventory is all online.
Yeah.
And he had stickers that he pulled off whatever item we were looking at that he put down to remove it, later on when he did update his inventory. I don't know if he did at the end of the day or what, or as the day went along. But I guess even Weird Harold's has it to where I can just shop online and have it shipped from Burlington, Iowa to me. So, yeah, I guess I could make that work.
Yeah. Okay, all caps or lowercase?
Lowercase.
Yeah, because
I don't like being yelled at.
It's all shouty.
It is. I got on an agent friend of mine for that. I'm like, quit yelling at me.
That.
He goes, I'm not. And I'm like, well, take your cap lock off. I said, it's beyond freaking annoying.
It's because people can see it easier. So if you know the person, they're not shouting at you. But in general, it feels shouty.
You can also change the view on your end to see things larger.
Yeah, well, but they have to still, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I know, I don't know.
I have a default set on my phone.
Right, but even sometimes with that, if you're challenged with vision, I can say that I don't know, caps are easier to read.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos or piercings?
Can I choose neither?
No.
I will never get a tattoo.
Can you imagine you with a piercing? No.
And I can't imagine me with a piercing either, because I'll never do that.
Mine would be piercing.
I am leaving in what I am.
What if you got a little tiny heart?
Don't write on me.
I'm not going to write on you.
Okay, but just...
I'm saying right there. Like it's a little tiny heart. That would be the technicality of a tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Then it would be little tiny.
Which, was it on Friends where she got a dot?
Yeah, because it hurts so much.
Okay, if I can use that as a loophole, 1,000%. Maybe somewhere that you'll never see it. But yeah, okay, fine. Then it's tattoo and it's going to be one effing dot.
Wearing all gold all silver jewelry or mixing metals.
Can you say it again? Am I picking from three different ones?
All gold, all silver, or mixing metals?
I'm not sure if I follow. So I have to choose from one of the three?
I guess, well, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I would say silver regardless. Gunmetal's fun too because certain ones are gunmetal. Like a platinum is darker than the silver.
So I could go with mixed metals?
So you can either, do all gold, all silver, whichever one's your preference, or mixing them together.
Oh, mixing those two together?
Yeah. Like not having, because like some people prefer to have a single color. Like I prefer silver color, gunmetal, whatever, the silver color. I don't like gold.
Yeah, probably silver as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I know it's not as valuable.
It doesn't. I don't care.
But that's not the question at all.
I like the way it looks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing a titanium ring that cost me $30.
Right, but that's silver in color.
It is silver in color. That is true.
Silver.
So I guess we would go with silver.
Okay. Thanksgiving pies or holiday cookies?
Thanksgiving pies. Mm-hmm. That's a no-brainer.
Yep.
Any other answer is simply wrong. Right?
Right.
Well, now with Grandma, she made like 7 different pies.
So many pies. I don't have 7, but it was a lot.
It was a lot of different flavors.
Who's going to eat this much pie?
It's pretty awesome.
It was very cool. And they were all fantastic. Jumpsuits or 2-piece matching sets?
Jumpsuits or 2-piece matching?
I think they're both awful.
They are.
They're just not my bag. But if I gotta pick, I'm picking 2-piece.
And it's gonna match. So however gaudy it is,
it's just gonna look like one thing anyway. But yeah, I'm choosing.
Wow.
I'm choosing the 2-piece.
Yeah, I'd want the flexibility of the 2-piece if you're gonna make me choose, because you got to go to the bathroom. It's a lot to get out of a jumpsuit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it can be.
I would go with 2-piece.
Yeah. Sleeping late or sleeping early?
What do you mean as far as going to bed?
Well, no, I would think sleeping late, which in the morning you're sleeping later, or like you're sleeping early, going to bed early.
So we can answer this 2 ways. Okay, if it's the way to where you're sleeping in or you're getting up early, it's definitely getting up early. If it's staying up late or
yeah, it's hard to say because it's kind of not
falling asleep later or falling asleep earlier. This is what's so stupid about me. I want to stay up because I have FOMO. So I want to stay up, but I want to get up early.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a quandary for me personally.
I don't want to get up early.
I want to get up early because the rest of the world's not up. I like to get stuff done.
If I get up early, that means I have not gotten enough sleep.
Because I just know tomorrow I'm just going to be a little bit tired, but I've got stuff to do.
Yeah. Okay. Big art or gallery wall?
Okay. So like a statue or...
Well, or just one big piece or a bunch covering the wall. A bunch of pictures on the wall. Are you like a single picture? One big single big piece? Or are you a bunch of little arranged? I guess.
See, I was thinking big art. I was thinking like a sculpture or something.
Well,
That's
I'm
where my
thinking
mind
big
went.
giant picture. I was talking about gallery wall, which is going to be little smaller things covering the wall.
It honestly gets down to what it is, but
something that you like. Which you do?
I would go with the art on the wall. A lot of the art on the wall, but I'm reading it different than you're reading it because I'm reading as big art meaning like a statue or a sculpture or something.
Well, a gallery wall is a bunch of smaller pictures arranged. That's what a gallery wall is, I believe. So that's why I think it's maybe one big picture, big. You know,
I mean, there is one picture
guess
that I have that's so big it will be the only thing on the wall.
Well, because that's a special spot. We bought it for that spot, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would choose gallery wall because it would be a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
Scented candles or candlesticks?
Candlesticks.
Candlesticks.
Yeah, because I don't need
I
all
don't like the scented
shit.
candles as much anymore.
No.
They smell funny.
Well, a lot of them have, what's that stuff called? Paraffin. It's made of paraffin wax, and a lot of the chemicals that they use to make the scents can give you headaches and stuff. Yeah. That's how they have to make it. Yeah, I'm not down for that. Just give the candlesticks.
Outdoor dining or indoor dining?
Indoor. Are you outdoor? I don't want the bugs.
I don't want the bugs. I would eat outdoor if I could keep the bugs away. Like, if we could do a screened-in thing, I would eat outdoors all the time.
Or if there's a nasty breeze coming through and it's trying to grab my Dixie paper plate, that would drive me crazy too. So I'm indoor. I'm snooty like that.
Minimalist jewelry or chunky jewelry?
You already know.
Yeah.
Minimalist.
Yeah.
You can barely get me to wear a wedding ring.
Well, that is a chunky piece of jewelry, though.
Well, but it's the only thing.
Yeah.
This to me is
it just
minimalist.
Means big.
This is minimalist to me because this is the only thing I wear.
I guess it's not. I know, but this would be considered minimalist. It's tiny, low key.
I still consider this minimalist.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I'm not wearing the chain around my neck holding the clock so everybody around me knows what time it is.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not wearing that.
No. Long nails or short nails?
Well, I wear mine like at normal length. These are normal length.
I think those are long.
You think these are long?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've been gone for 5 days. I haven't clipped them.
Those would be considered long.
All right. Well, I think this is the length I wear them, but it's not like long like.
No, but that would be considered long.
So normal is considered long.
Those aren't normal. Those are long. That's what I'm telling you. Like, this would be normal for a dude.
Yeah, that's showing skin underneath.
But that's what it's supposed. But this is what it's supposed. This is what I'm saying. This would be normal.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay, so then you would choose long.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
I choose long. Plants or pets?
Plants or pets?
Yeah.
Pets.
Pets. Plants.
Okay. So I had somebody send me a plant, and I called them up and I go, "Why did you send me a plant?" Well, it's just a welcome gift, and they were hemming and hawing. They're like, well, you can't kill it, and I go, I can legit kill any plant. They're like, it only requires water once a year, and I'm like, do you not understand? I have no plants in my house because I've never been able to keep a plant alive. And I did nothing to this plant wrong. I followed the instructions.
We followed the directions.
We went online, did the research on it because I was freaking out on it. Within 2 months, the thing was freaking dead.
We still did there was still some little tiny step that we should have done, and we didn't do it because we didn't know, per se. And it died.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not a plant person. I can't keep them alive. It's frustrating.
All right, let's do one more, and I think we're pretty much going to be done for this trip.
Then I want to pick from what's left.
Wow. Okay, what's the next
General
one?
admission or assigned seats?
General admission or assigned seats? Assigned seats.
Okay.
I don't want to stress about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to stress about it?
No.
I did general admission when I was younger and would have to get there way before the concert started so I could sprint to the front row.
Yeah, I was too scared I was going to get crushed.
I don't know. I saw a lot of great bands from the front.
I'm not saying you didn't. I was just like, I don't know. I don't think that's for me. I'd rather just get into my seat and be good. Personally. It's less stress.
Excellent.
I don't know.
All right.
Is that fine, or will we do one more?
That's going to be a wrap.
Okay.
I don't know. We may be able to squeeze one more episode in.
We'll see.
We'll try. We'll just try.
Okay.
Okay. So if you like the show, like, share, comment, review, leave feedback, subscribe, all the stuff. Don't forget to go to Dad's Rules Swag so you do not wander our planet naked. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.